Now, from the Columbia Regional Airport, you can see just how visibility is, and the flight scheduled to leave at 1:15 to Dallas has already been delayed, and another to Chicago was canceled. ABC 17 Storm Track Chief Meteorologist Jessica Hafner. Jess, what is the latest on the system?
Well, we're seeing the back edge of the snow moving through the eastern half of mid-Missouri right now. So you'll notice here, I've got our radar loop up over the last hour, starting to get a little bit of that lighter snow moving back in towards Moberly, Columbia, and Jefferson City. So we have a couple of hours to go. It does look like the back edge of this is going to be moving out by around 3 or 4 o'clock out of mid-Missouri with slightly heavier snow just off to our east. Some of those heavier bands moving into the St. Louis area right now. So if you had any plans to travel to St. Louis this afternoon, likely want to delay those if you can, because the winds are starting to pick up and blow this snow around. I've switched over to our St. Louis radar just to show you where we're seeing some of those heavier snow bands moving right through the metro area now, and we're still seeing some of that impacting parts of mid-Missouri. Road conditions generally covered with snow at this time, but it's been blowing around a lot, especially on the main routes. City roads is where it's starting to accumulate a little bit more, and that's where you're going to be running into slick spots this afternoon. Let's take a live look in Jefferson City. This is out over Highway 54. You can see that dusting to about a ½ inch. Snow is still coming down there, but temperatures have dropped rapidly. We're down to about 5 degrees, but it feels like about -12 right now with winds sustained around 15 miles per hour. Our wind gusts are anywhere from around 20 to 30 miles per hour from the northwest. That is dropping our wind chills quite a bit into this afternoon. Maximum wind speed so far in Columbia today, almost 30 or 39 miles per hour, almost 40 in Jefferson City, almost about 40 in Sedalia too. And I'm expecting these strong wind gusts to continue into tonight and tomorrow, causing those wind chill issues and of course keeping that blowing snow on the roads. So far, we've seen a huge temperature change since 24 hours ago. We're about 30 to 35 degrees, almost 40 degrees cooler than this time yesterday, and that number will continue to drop as we get into the rest of today and tonight. Wind chill right now, it feels like -19 in Moberly and Columbia, feels like about 18 below in Versailles and Fulton, and down to about 20 degrees below zero in Montgomery City. Here's what we can expect on the roads the rest of this afternoon. If you do have to head out, make sure you're giving yourself plenty of time. Give yourself space in front of the car, with the car in front of you as well if you're going to be out and about. Snow is likely coming to an end in the next couple of hours, but those winds are going to be strong, lowering visibility, and we'll be tracking cold temperatures dropping down below zero. So that will help, or at least hinder, those road crews out there this afternoon. Treatment not very effective once that temperature drops down below 10 degrees. Here's our wind chill tracker heading into the morning. Tomorrow morning is going to be the coldest of the holiday weekend. We're going to see that wind chill anywhere from around 30 to 35 degrees below zero by 6 a.m. tomorrow. Things are looking a lot like today as we get into tomorrow afternoon, about 24 hours from now, still seeing that wind chill, feeling like around 15 to 25 degrees below zero. Saturday morning for Christmas Eve, a brutal morning, but we do start to improve a little bit towards afternoon. Still going to be feeling very frigid, but it feels like about 0 to about 2 degrees above in the afternoon. Our weather alert day will continue into Sunday morning as I'm expecting wind chills below zero, but things will definitely start to warm up as we get towards afternoon. Here's a look at our wind gusts here as we get into the rest of this today and into tomorrow. Anywhere from 30 to 40 miles per hour, sustained wind gusts at times, likely seeing sustained winds around 20 to 30 miles per hour. And that will keep the wind chills well below zero even into Saturday. But the winds start to ease a little bit as we get towards Saturday night into Sunday, improving conditions a little bit as we get into Christmas Day. Here's what the bigger picture looks like. If you're planning any travel around the Midwest, try to stay put today. Likely seeing lots of flight cancellations, especially up towards Indianapolis, Chicago, and into parts of Michigan and Wisconsin as this system impacts a lot of the Midwest. Eventually, that's going to be tracking east into the Northeast over the weekend. Here's what our future track looks like at 4 o'clock. The back edge of that snow starts to move out east of Highway 54. That will effectively end the snow, but of course, we're going to be holding on to those strong winds. That'll be blowing that snow around on the roads, and again, could have some more accumulation here in the next few hours. By Friday morning, temperatures are going to be dipping well below zero. These are the actual air temperatures, but keep in mind that wind chill is going to be holding on through much of Friday. Friday night and at least through Sunday morning. Here's the traffic breakdown. Tonight, try to stay off the roads. Still going to be tracking those gusty winds, making it hard to see into tomorrow morning. Things start to improve tomorrow night into Saturday as the winds die down a little bit, but still going to have some patchy blowing snow even into Christmas Eve morning. Here's what to expect. The snow starts to come to an end tonight. Still tracking anywhere from around 1 to 2 inches of snow. 3 inches would be more likely in our eastern counties where we're seeing some of those stronger wind gusts and heavier snow bands right now. Still going to have those extreme wind chills through Sunday morning. So count on slick roads, blowing and drifting, and tough times to be outside. You want to limit those times outside because the frostbite could set in within around 10 to 15 minutes with these wind chills. Now we're going to keep an update on this. We'll let you know when the snow is going to be moving out, and we're mainly going to be tracking those colder temperatures throughout the rest of this afternoon.
All right, thanks, Jess. Be sure to keep watching ABC 17 as we continue to bring you coverage throughout the day. We'll see you back in an hour.